Hi everyone, I'm back with another video regarding my pregnancy week 14 to week 16. If you have not watched my previous video, it was a recap of my first trimester, and I can leave a link below and you can watch my previous video. That's like actually the previous video I posted, so if you go to my channel, go to the previous video, you can see that. And as I mentioned before, the reason that I haven't done weekly updates so far, it's because I just couldn't believe that this pregnancy is gonna be a normal pregnancy, and I'm so happy and grateful and thankful for that. But I just waited to get my some of the test results to make sure that this time it's not gonna be a miscarriage. If you are an older mom or you have experienced reoccurrence miscarriages, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I don't even want you to understand what I'm talking about, because it's not like I don't want it for anyone. So I hope you will never get there. So regarding my week 14 to 16, it started like week 14 started with August on August 29th, and week 16 ended September 12th. So I'm talking about August 29th to September 12th, and I'm just basically reading from my notes. I started this period my week 14 with the weight 56.6 kilograms, which is equivalent to 125 pounds. In my belly, the greatest part of my belly was circumference was 35 inches, and that was that was a time when my the nausea started to reduce a little bit, and my food aversions got much better, my reflux got much better, but was not gone totally. But still sometimes I was nauseous, but much better. Like, it wasn't every day all day long as it was with my first trimester. And September 2nd, I felt the first kicks of the baby. Yay, the first flutters that, based on my previous pregnancy with Dylan, my son, I could tell that's not gas bubbles. It still looked like that, but the pattern, and there was a pattern to it. And when I was pregnant with Dylan, always I felt the kicks when I was on subway on the way back from work to home. So I don't know, maybe it was the vibration of the subway, like turbulence, or it was the noise or things that made the baby somehow agitated, and he kicked all the time that I was on the subway. This baby is same thing, so mostly I get the kicks when I'm on subway. Kind of it annoys him, or just interests her or him or whatever. So yeah, by the way, I did not announce the gender of my baby. I'm gonna let you know now, because I have no other way of saying that. Like, I'm gonna postpone the videos to make a gender reveal, so I thought I might as well let you know. So yeah, I'm gonna have a girl this time, a baby princess, a pink one. Hey! So I'm so happy about it. Really thrilled that I have one of each. I wouldn't mind if it was a boy. Like, I would be really happy if it was a boy, but I would be grateful and thankful and much more happier and what if it was a girl. I really like that. Like, for the first one, when I was first pregnant, I really didn't care which one it is. Like, with this one, again, same thing, but having one of each, a boy and a girl, is like totally fun. That's an absolute goal. So I wouldn't mind which one I start with, but I wanted the other one. So now I'm happy I started with a boy and I have a girl. And my son knows that there is a baby there, and whenever we ask him, do you know what's in mommy's belly, he says a baby girl. says a baby, and when we ask him, do you know if it is a sister or brother, he says sister. And whenever he wants to be hugged or held and I can't, I say, okay, you know, baby is gonna be ouch, and do you know why I can't hold you? And he says baby. It's so cute. Let me see. I had to do my OB had prescribed, like had gave me requisition for a second blood work that I had to do it at week 15 plus 1, when I was like with 15 weeks plus 1 day pregnant, and I missed that. So because of my work schedule and all the busy life and everything, I totally forgot about that one. So I missed that, and I didn't do that on time, so I did it actually when I was 17 weeks pregnant, but that was fine. So I missed that, and I did not have any appointment or anything during that 2 weeks. Regarding other stuff, my sleeping was good, so I could sleep very well with the help of my beautiful best friend sleeping pillow. It's one of the ones that goes under your head and then under your belly and between your legs, one of the long ones. I might show you one day. I don't remember what the brand is, but I have the box and everything, so case I mean, and everything. I will show you later. Right now, let me tell you what time it is. It's 11:30 p.m. and my husband is upstairs working, and my son is sleeping finally, and I could make a video, because you know, when you have a toddler, they just want to pull the camera, scream, yell, and want to grab your attention, and basically they don't let you film. So yeah, that's why I don't film him anymore, because he just suddenly rushes to the video, and rushes to the camera and wants to grab it, doesn't let me film. Okay, so sleeping was good, and I started, because my belly grew more, and there was a pressure on my uterus, so I started going to twice a night, having to go to bathroom, having bathroom trips, and basically had to drink water every time, but I had no problem falling back asleep right after, so my sleeping was good. And I started to use stretch mark creams with Dylan. I used these two. Let me show you what I used. The Palmer brand. Basically, this is the cream, this is the lotion, and really didn't matter when I was out and about, like I was on a trip or something, I used this one, but at home I use this one because it's easier to apply. But they're basically the same thing. This is thicker, this is kind of lighter formula. So I used this, and I don't know, was it because of this creams or lotions, or because of my own body, I did not get any stretch marks. My mom didn't have any stretch marks after giving birth to me and my sisters, so maybe I was lucky in that department, but I did not get any stretch marks. So again, I'm doing the same thing. I don't care if it is because of this cream or because of my own body. I just know that if I do that, chances are that I'm not gonna get stretch marks this time around as well. So the only thing is that because my belly gets itchy, that really helps soothing it. So I apply it when I come out of the shower, and if at night before when I want to sleep, I feel that my body is dried, my skin is dried, and I need to apply a little bit of moisture there, I do it as well. Like I reapply it, but I don't do it like every single day. And let me see what I have here for you. The symptoms, nausea and vomiting and stuff, and the fatigue was much better. They were gone, but they were substituted with much worse symptoms. I started getting leg cramps at night, so basically in the middle of the night I would wake up I still do. I wake up with terrible cramps in my calf, and basically I just want to yell, I just want to scream, because the pain is so bad, and uh, it takes about a couple of minutes, and I have to give it a massage. Basically I give it scratch with my nails, so that it stimulates the nerves and it stops. So I get leg cramps, and when that sharp cramping is gone, the whole my whole calf is kind of sore and so tense. So maybe because I don't drink water enough. I don't know, someone told me because you don't drink enough water, and someone told me it's because of lack of potassium. I don't know what it is, but it's a pregnancy symptom. Everyone says that, so I'm happy with that. I didn't have that with Dylan, but this time I'm getting it. Ligament pain is much worse because with this pregnancy, and it's basically every night very sharp pains in the two area down my belly, and right and left, and especially when I sneeze, I just scream after I sneeze because the pain is terrible, and I have to kind of bring my feet up and kind of bend over my knees until the pain subsides and I can stretch my legs again. It's really bad. Sometimes at night when I want to roll, I get that, but especially if I sneeze in the midnight, that I really do. I'll talk about that in a minute. Then the ligament pain is like out of this world. With Dylan, I did have ligament pain, which is started from, like, I can say week 10, 11. This time I have it as well, but this is much worse. You expect it to be worse with your first pregnancy, but I don't know, like, why this time it's worse. I told it to my doctor. She said it's just ligament pain. So another, okay, joint pains. First, believe it or not, like, I started pain here in my index finger of my left hand, this one, this part, and it was sore, and it didn't hit it to anywhere or anything. It just was sore for a week, and I had to keep my finger like this all the time. Like, I wanted to do work, and my finger was like this, and I washed dishes or everything. I kept my finger like this for a week, and I didn't know why that one hurts. And then after that, this one got better. My heel started the pain, and I woke up with the pain in my heel of my left foot, and in the midnight, and it got worse, and still it's been 3-4 weeks, still it hurts, and whenever I wanna go up the stairs, basically I limp. So yeah, the heel, my heel hurts so bad. And then after a week having the pain in my heel, my left knee started acting up, and when I walk I'm okay, but when I have to go up or down stairs, my knee doesn't let me. Like, it made it impossible to go up and down stairs, because when I bend my knees, if I press on it, it hurts so bad. Well, actually this week I'm getting better, but within the time frame that I'm talking about, it was out of this world, and I had to take elevators anywhere I wanted to go, especially when you go through subway stations and things like that. You have to go and look for accessibility elevators. That's like pain in butt. So yeah, and stress, yes. So I started having terrible heart palpitations, and mainly when I eat a little bit more than usual. Like, for example, if it is a weekend and I eat a little bit bigger breakfast, or like hot tea or anything like that, basically heart palpitation starts, and it continues throughout the whole day. And it basically, if I have a good breakfast in the weekend, I ruin my both day of weekends. Basically, that's how I mention it. and get terrible heart palpitation and drowsiness. Basically, sometimes really dizziness. I feel everything is spinning, and I didn't have this with Dylan when I was pregnant, so that's something new. Usually, I do get heart palpitations sometimes, like without even being pregnant. When I was overtired or I did some physical activities that was like more than what I could handle or things like that. But I never got it like this regular and this much in this long. Basically, most of my weeks I had terrible heart palpitation, and one thing that one day really scared me was irregular heartbeat. Like my heartbeat was like boom 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 boom. It was like really awkward, and I never ever experienced that. So I thought, okay, if it is that irregular, it might as well stop. Like I was so scared, but it took for about 2-3 minutes, and then it became regular, and but still it was so fast. And when I get that, I'm like panting, so like I've been climbing too many stairs or things like that. And it's usually together with whether being so lightheaded or drowsy, or for 1 second I feel like total disconnection. For even less than a second, I can tell I feel total disconnection, and even everything goes black. Like not my eyes, it comes from my brain. I don't know how I explain it, but I feel like for 1 second I see just black in it, then it comes back, and I feel better after that. I don't know what it is, but I got it. I explained it to my OB. My OB was on mat leave or some kind of leave, and there was a substitute doctor working on behalf of her. So for the first 2 sessions, I saw that substitute doctor. When I explained these to my doctor, she said she's gonna send me um, to a kind of doctor. I don't know, but then yeah, well, because she was gone and my actual OB is gonna be there, so she didn't send me any referral or anything. Basically, she just promised but didn't do it. So I'm just waiting for my next OB appointment. And basically that's it. I don't have anything to say. My battery is running out, and basically I cannot continue filming tonight. Have to continue probably tomorrow. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about the apps I've been using. If the battery lets me, I can talk about the apps that I've been using. Let me show you. Okay, here are the apps. I don't know if you see them or not. Okay, so the first one is iPregnancy, which is like this. The reason I'm using that is because of this calendar. It gives me this calendar view, and on each date, when I tab on each date, it tells me how far along I am. For example, I don't know, September 27, it tells me 18 weeks plus 1 day. So that's very good about it. Every day I can tab on and see how far along I am. And you can add notes to the date, and you can add your weight or your doctor's appointments or anything that you want, like any symptoms, anything you want, you can add to each day. Let me see. Yeah, weight, fundal height, exercises, doctor appointments, spotting, love connection, baby, delivered, notes, whatever you want to add to it. Symptoms, moods, things like that. I generally mainly use it because I need to know how far along I am on each day, and I add my doctor appointments. Also, it gives you here how far along are you in total, and it does have good information, and it has a baby name finder. So basically it has a baby name, and you can all the lists, and you can add it to the favorites. I don't know if my camera can pick it up or not. Yep. So I've been looking for baby names since week 10, week 11 actually, when I knew that I'm expecting a girl. If I can ask you to please send me your name suggestions. I'm still working to create my list, and working through my list. I have not sorted out, and I have not crossed off anything. I'm just adding to my list, and I've kept asking others to give me the suggestions. I prefer English names which are inspired by nature, and unique names, but cute names, whatever. Even the top 10, whatever is your suggestion, just send it to me. I don't mind, but my preference is with nature inspired names. The other app that I'm using, if my camera doesn't want to die on me, is Baby Bumps. And the reason I'm using it, because I used it with Dylan's pregnancy, and I have all the pictures of my belly down, and it lets me compare my belly now with Dylan's. So basically I use it for Dylan. I just read the information that it gives me, and I compare my belly with whatever images that I have from Dylan. And I also use the Baby Center, my pregnancy app with Baby Center, because of great informations, and maybe because of the birth clubs. And the bird clubs, and all the firms and the groups. I'm right now in my ideas along our life one. My camera just died on me, and it said insufficient space. It was not a battery. So I just decided to use my iPhone and film the rest of this. Where should I look? Okay, here's the camera. Okay, sorry. So yeah, basically I was talking about the apps I'm using, and so I mentioned iPro because of the calendar and all the notes and everything. Baby Bumps because of the photos that I have in it from my previous pregnancy, and I can compare them to my belly condition right now. And the Baby Center app, what was it, this name? The Baby Center app, because of the forums and all the information I get, and because of the groups and my birth club, which is February 2016. And my ID there is Alongourlife 1. And yeah, if you're watching this video and you're coming from Baby Center, welcome to my channel. And because I have linked the videos there, so that everyone there, like I show my experience with everyone, all the moms there. I know I'm an older mom, like I will be 42, I'm 41 now, will be 42 when my baby, 41 and a half. Will be 42 when my baby's born, and I've been through miscarriages, and I have I have been added, like what do you say, I've joined some of the groups, one of them being the pregnancy after miscarriage, and things like that. So baby names. And I went through some people's some mommies who had concerns about getting pregnant after recurrent miscarriages. I'm mainly sharing these videos for them because I want them to not to lose their hope, and I want to tell them that I've been through the same experience, and if my experience can help anyone at least feel better and feel more confident, then I've done basically it's been my mission. I'll be really happy to do that. So yeah, I'll be linking this video there as well. And if you have had recurrent miscarriages, Especially, I can tell, just talk from my own experience, that my own experience was with recurrent first trimester miscarriages. Just don't worry about that. Continue trying, and if you're older mom, know that your chance of having a baby, a healthy pregnancy, is less than 1 in 40. So in every pregnancy is different. So if you have two miscarriages, doesn't mean that the third one, your chance is more to have miscarriage. Your chance is the same every time you try. So just try. It's a chance. So take your chance, and one time it might you might your turn might be one of those 40%. One time, the other time you might get one of those 60% that goes wrong. So um, just keep trying, and I know it's a hassle, and it's really really sad experience, and it wastes your time basically. You'll be 6 months behind in your life. But anyways, I'm happy to share my experience with you, and have nothing else to say. I rather continue with I'll do my next pregnancy update, which will be week 17 and 18. Right now that I'm talking and filming this video, um, I am 19 weeks, 18 weeks plus one. So I've just started week 19. So next video will be my week 17 and 18. And then after that, I keep uploading weekly videos. And that's it. Have a good day. Thank you. Thanks for visiting. Bye.